games, you know, especially with these teams, you know, Phoenix trying to get it together.
And the first sequence between Murray and Jokic of the night. This is a Kogi, steps into a straightaway three and gets beat. Nurkic back to Allen. Jokic got a hand on it. And a loose ball into the waiting arms of Justin Holiday. And then it's Jokic going glass. So of course, had to make immediate arrangements to get back home. Here's Nurkic, but backing his way in. Jokic looking over towards the official.
Up and down, something we're not really used to with the Nuggets.
Drive and kick by Allen. They work it out to Lee. Curls. A good-looking little mid-range jumper. Coach, something that they really struggled with last year.
Yeah, absolutely. Particularly in the playoffs. Their defense collapsed. They were 7th during the year. I think what they were attracted to was that Frank had dealt with LeBron James and Anthony Davis and gotten buy-in out of those two stars from 3 in the playoffs. And we see a steal there. He's also a very high steal guy.
Stan, this is the challenge we see really in no matter what the sport is Jokic just the brilliant footwork as he works underneath. Watanabe's 3 won't go. Offensive rebound by Bates Diop. Watanabe getting another chance. Caldwell Pope shaking his head. Here comes Allen, the drive and kick. And good defense. This is Peyton Watson, who's beefed up a little bit, able to collect and hammers it down with 2 hands.
In Miami, 15 points in that one.
And they're expecting and hoping for more from Christian Brown. You've just joined us. Big 3 for the Suns, not in action tonight. KD, Booker, and Bradley Beal all taking the night off as Phoenix plays by Strother.
Well, the one thing about Strother, and we talked about him being older, he's also played in a lot of very important basketball games at Gonzaga. Gonzaga always in the thick of things in the NCAA tournament. Always play a very good non-league schedule.
Someone who could potentially, at least for stretches, all the injuries that a team has to deal with during the season, potentially play some backup point guard minutes for them. Here is Najee. Little 2-man action, Jokic and Murray. Shot clock at 5. Murray. And back comes Eric Gordon with Phoenix down 7. Allen on a spot up, splash.
But more than that, he impacted as many players and coaches as anyone ever has in this league.
The Nuggets, of course, have told him to take as much time as he needs. He's so beloved in that locker room by his players as Nikola Jokic is able to no doubt, some emotional days ahead as that family continues to grieve. Instead of Florida.
2-way contract. But you know what? He could get some minutes just because there aren't point guards on this roster.
It's Reggie. What is it all going to look like for Phoenix with all the championship?
Getting to the finals in 2021.
Murray taking a little bit of contact.
Not at all afraid to call guys out when they need to. We've seen it several times throughout the years. But I think his players know he's always telling the truth.
KCP starting to cook.
I think we talked about it before the game. Competing for rotation spots in the NBA is a big deal, and these guys got to take advantage of these minutes. You know, every opportunity is a big deal.
Stan, it's the preseason. This is the preseason sport. Let's work out the kinks. As Reggie Jackson is able to fight his way into the paint. And I mentioned the departures of guys like Bruce Brown and Jeff Green. There is a need for a veteran bench players. Grayson Allen fights his way to the rim. Will have a chance at a 3-point play. This is Hunter Tyson, not a Strother. A couple of first-year kids. And Murray, where the ball just flicks around and guys are wide open.
I'm even more impressed, though, by how Strother has moved without the ball enough, that he's going to get productive play.
Nugget starters obviously calling it a night. A good looking stroke. This kid Strother, he can light the lamp from deep.
Julian Strother can continue to do some of the things we've seen tonight, he can press for some of those minutes in Denver's rotation.
That's where he won 70 games last year for the Orlando Magic. First 3 years of his career with Denver.
Created the turnover at this end with incredible individual defense on Reggie Jackson, and then finishes at the other end. And Strother coming off the pin down catch and shoot. Strother being able to provide that element for the Nuggets, and he's certainly shown that tonight.
Okogie again. There's something very pure about his stroke. Again, you don't want to make too much of a preseason game, but he has looked really, really impressive over the last couple of weeks. Good looking shot meantime by Jackson.
And you're right, you don't want to make too much of an exhibition game, no question about that. But at the same time,
en route to their first ever NBA championship.
Now that third rookie draft pick for Denver gets in the game, Jalen Pickett.
Good run here down the stretch. Strother, strong night, moves it over. Good looking stroke by Pickett. Drive and kick. Strother, another three. This is key. Out of Strother. Stan creating a shot, three-point, mid-range. He's got it all working tonight for Denver.
Three of those guys played 18 minutes in the first half. Caldwell Pope, Murray, and Jokic. So they got a good little run. Knocks down a three to the delight. Part of that is resting at times, but a big part of that is getting in shape.
Ball over the top of Braxton Key to the delight of these fans. So it's an 8-point Denver lead with 10 and change left early stages, fourth quarter. Nasir Little. Well, in case anyone is scoring at home, Phoenix has not led this game. It's all the way back in the first quarter. That is Najee. Gillespie trying to kick it back out. They nearly turned it over. Pickett tracks it down. Shot clock didn't reset. One to shoot. Pickett to the rack. Puts it down. Everything breaking. Playing behind Jamal Murray. But they've got high hopes for this kid. Sets up Najee. And he goes hard to the cup. Now the winner will take home the NBA Cup, as that becomes really a big part of the NBA calendar. And the rebound corralled by Tyson.
Nasir Little always seemed on the verge. Interesting to see if he can get consistent time here. I think it'll be difficult. Certainly Okogie, Watanabe ahead of him, and probably even Bates. Closer to the end, that competitiveness starts to come out.
Watanabe buries a three.
Justin Holiday, Watson, and then Julian Strother certainly inserted himself firmly into consideration.
And really, as we mentioned early in that season, he was able to earn the trust of Michael Malone and really never turned back. As Keon Johnson knocks in a three. Gillespie to the rim, puts it down, and a chance at three.
These teams have enough talent to challenge anybody.
Well, some of the answers to the questions